What's going on, guys? Welcome back. It's a great day today. We got a really good one for you guys today. Today we're going to be working on something a little bit different that we're not used to working on. This 1970 Cadillac Coupe DeVille. This is a really nice looking car. Really sweet looking car, actually. This is actually my brother-in-law's. I actually installed some LED headlamps on this car last week. Outdated from the halogen lights that it had, because these are really dim headlights. So he went and bought some on Amazon, and I put these in for him last week, and these are some super bright lights. I still need to adjust them, so I'm gonna wait for later on tonight, maybe tomorrow, and adjust them on the road for him. But today he brought the car over so we can install this really cool looking steering wheel. This is a wood grain steering wheel that we're going to be installing. This is from VSW. It does come with everything, the hub that we need to install, and also the horn contact switch here. Get this out of the box. So this is going to look really sweet in the car. Go ahead and show you guys inside the car. It still has the factory steering wheel, and it's really worn out. This does not have any door handles. It has shaved doors, so we have to pop with this remote switch here. We pop the locks just like that. Pops the doors open, and I'll show you guys inside of it real quick. So this is the old steering wheel it has. It's old, worn out, ugly. The horn doesn't work. It does have an aftermarket wiring harness in the car, so I don't think it's even wired correctly, because the wipers don't work. There's a lot, the radio doesn't work. There's a lot of stuff that doesn't work that eventually I will fix on the car, and I'll do videos on it. But today we are going to be addressing this old outdated steering wheel. It does have a tilt also, so we can tilt the steering wheel up and down. And I just realized it's got something on here. It says lock and unlock. We can press unlock. It actually has, believe it or not, a telescoping steering wheel. I don't think he even knows that. I just noticed that right now. I'll have to ask him to see if he realizes that he even has a telescoping steering wheel as well. That's pretty cool for 1970. He bought this from, I think, Arizona a few months ago. It is on bags, that's why it's lowered. I'll show you guys here a little later on in the video the bag setup and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll be working on this car on the channel, so stay tuned. Right now let's go ahead and get set up and take that old one off of the car and get this new one set up. Got these 3 screws off the back. It wasn't even connected. Alright, so this wasn't even connected, so I'm wondering, is for the telescoping, the unlock lock. Hey guys, we are gonna have to stop where we're at. I don't have a steering wheel puller here at the house. I have mine at work actually, so I'm gonna have to stop here for now until I go borrow one or go buy one. I did figure out though how to keep this from moving in and out. I thought it was the shaft that would turn another like section to kind of keep it from sliding in and out, but it turns out that I got a bolt. Let me take this one out of here. That was similar threads to the little piece that I took off of here that would keep this from sliding in and out. And it turns out that there's another little shaft at the very bottom of this shaft, and once this bolt head basically would push up against it, it would keep the steering column from, or at least the steering wheel from, sliding in and out. So yeah, so this, I think once I put the new one on here, I'm at least put this bolt on, or another bolt that will at least position the steering wheel where I want it and keep it in place, because if I don't, this is going to move up and down the whole time. All right, a little bit of a different day today. Today actually is rainy, cold, and ugly. Yesterday was in the 70s. Today it's in the 40s, and like I said, rainy and cold. Anyways, went and picked up a wheel puller / harmonic balancer puller. This thing was on sale, Harbor Freight. It was 46 pieces for like $17. They had a designated steering wheel puller that had 15 pieces for like $50, which I think this kit here is gonna work out better. It's overall better price, better pieces, or at least more pieces. The thing I was gonna use yesterday was not gonna work. Was basically this 2-jaw puller and this 3-jaw puller, which was not able to get behind the steering wheel to pull it off, or else that would have worked, either one of these, but not going to work in this application. So I had to go pick up a tool. 15 bucks, not a big deal. Let's go ahead and get set up inside and get this thing off so we can go ahead and continue installing the steering wheel. I might have to just go ahead and just Dremel a little bit of the inside here to get these bolts a little bit closer to the center, so that I can bolt them up here, and then I can go ahead and bolt the center to push off the center of the shaft to pull the steering wheel out. So let me go ahead and Dremel a little bit of the inside here. I was worried about that, this being a little bit too big, and then we will come right back. Shave down good enough. I'm gonna go ahead and put this flat part on the end of the shaft to press against that bolt there that I put in the shaft. So I'm going to screw the shaft in. So and I think just like that, we got it off. Take this off, and now we can pull our steering wheel off. Come on, buddy. Just like that. All right. Cool. Wow. Whoa. Look at that. That is crazy. And then once you put the screw in here, and like I said, it pushes up against that other shaft inside of this shaft, it somehow locked it in place just by putting a bolt in here and just another shaft in there. That's really crazy. That's a crazy design, actually. That's actually, I've never seen something like that. I don't know who else does that, but that's pretty wacky. I've got the hub out of the bag, and I've already had it bolted. This is 2-piece, so you basically put this in the back, and then you attach these 2 screws to kind of hold this part to the hub adapter. And just apparently this is supposed to slide. This slot over here is actually for the release. So this is for the steering wheel hub release, so the telescoping hub release. So that's actually pretty cool. So you get to still utilize that. So the only problem that I'm having now is I can get this to slide over, but I can't get the shaft to come out of the hub adapter enough for me to bolt the hub securely to the adapter here. I can get it to come out just there, just enough to barely get maybe 1 or 2 threads started there, like so. But that is it. That's all I can get out of there, and that's not good enough. Now I don't know, I looked already online. He did order the right hub for this car, so I don't know if maybe if I just need to tighten it and bring it up further, or is that it? Is that a bottomed out already? So I'm gonna go ahead and just hopefully try to tighten it down just a little bit. I don't want to strip the threads or anything, because like I said, it's only like 1 or 2 threads, and maybe it'll pull the shaft through. I don't know. It's just a tight fit, and I'm hoping that's all it is, so I can get the rest of it bolted up. But yeah, this is still gonna work just how it's supposed to. But I do need at least the shaft to fit flush with the nut there, so I can go ahead and put everything together, and I know securely, and I know that it's nice and tight and not gonna come off. So it would be more reassuring that I know that that's put together right. I'm not gonna worry too much about the horn right now. I can always fix that later. I think it's a harness problem anyway, so I'm gonna have to take this apart regardless later on down the road if he does want me to rewire this car. So for now, I'm just gonna go ahead and get the steering wheel on for him, because he's gonna be bugging me about that. I know he is. We got at least 4 threads on there. Up the shaft is about halfway up the nut now, so I probably feel a little bit better about maybe even getting an impact on there. we are ready to do our final install of the steering wheel. And these line up with, oh my goodness, those. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. So don't mind the crooked steering wheel here. I still need to straighten it all out. Well, when he drove over here, or at least the last time I drove with him, the factory steering wheel was upside down. So the alignment of this car is not obviously correct. So I was hoping to get the hub on right and at least center the steering wheel, but we'll see. Oh yeah, that looks good. That looks really good. All right, let's go get the keys. Let me clean up and then we'll take it out for a drive. Out of the way for now. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm not new to installing steering wheels. I have also installed a steering wheel on my C5 Corvette here, and I also installed one on my, this is my Gen 1 Lightning. I've installed a quick release steering wheel on my Gen 1 Lightning as well. So yeah, I am not new to installing steering wheel, guys. It's not my first time release. So let's go ahead and get this car started. Let's see. Alright. It's just the compressors coming on for the bags. Give it a couple gas pumps. Bags air up really quick, at least the tanks air up, and then we'll raise it up and go drive it. Alright guys, so I'm driving the car around and I'm not gonna go too far because I don't have wiper blades, and I think I'm gonna tie it up a little bit more. I'm not too happy with the looseness of the steering wheel, but it drives good and it feels good. I just think I need to tighten up the steering wheel just a little bit more and we should be good. Let's go drive down here, down the road, and take a couple pictures. Ooh. Take a couple pictures and then we'll call it good and we'll bring it back home, because I don't want to be responsible for this car and everyone's looking at me. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for today. I will be updating you guys on the Cadillac in the next couple of videos. If you guys like this kind of content, please like, please subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next one.